Hello YouTube, it's your boy, the one and only YoungHerbologist. So I got a couple of questions for you guys, and very interesting. So it's 7 breathing questions that I put together that are very important. So let's start with question number 1. So for how long do I spray with colloidal silver? For how long do I spray with colloidal silver? This is a very interesting question because the only information that I get out there is one person says two weeks, another person says 3 weeks, another one says 4 weeks. You know, but no one gives really a clear confirmation of when to really stop spraying with colloidal silver and why do I stop? You know, when is the right moment to stop? Because you know, every genetic is different, every grow room is different. Every environment is different, and every colloidal silver spray, there's a lot of them that are different. So you can't really say a date. You know, it just totally depends on what you're using. And for me, the best way to really know when is the correct moment, the plant will tell you the correct signs. So for me, I know there's even some people that say when the male pollen sacs start to appear, but not in every spot they start to appear at the same time as well. So what, I stop spraying then? No. What I think the best way is when these male pollen sacs are halfway through development until they get their full development. So you start spraying when they're halfway through development size, half the size of the pollen sacs. That's when you stop spraying with colloidal silver on that spot, that particular spot. On the rest of the plant, there's probably some areas that are still showing hairs and growing hairs. Now you spray more, need more spray on that now. So it all really depends on what's going on, what you're using, and the signs of the plant that's telling you. You know, there's so many different things. You can't just say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, because every environment, every grow, every colloidal silver spray is different. So that is, for how long do I spray with colloidal silver? That's question number 1. Question number 2, how to harvest pollen. That's very important as well, very important question. And for how long, how to harvest pollen, there's 2 methods. So there's method number 1 is the natural way. The natural way, we let the pollen sacs develop, they'll crack open, and then, you know, you've got this pollen, and then you've got the banana in the middle that will drop the pollen, you know. The thing is with that, for me, probably it won't be very good because I need as much pollen as possible, and I think this method will get pollen on your leaves, on the soil, and on the floor, so you will lose pollen, and you don't want that in my case. So for me, then there's number 2, the artificial way with some tweezers or some shit. You know, you take out the pollen sacs. I don't know when is the right time. This is a tricky one. I really don't know this question. When is the right time to take these pollen sacs off of the plant? When it's open? When the bananas seem to be dry? I think for me is when it opens and the bananas they're turning like a different colour. Because at the moment now, my ones are like very lime green colour with a shine on it. So I think that's probably too early for it. I'm not sure on this question. So when is the right time to take off the male pollen sac, strike yourself, so then you can, with a little brush, pollinate on the other females. So that's question number 2, how to harvest pollen and the right moments. Question number 3, what temperature and humidity is the correct what is the correct temperatures and humidity on a converted plant? Because there's people out there saying high heat and high humidity can kill pollen. I agree with the part with high humidity can kill pollen, but with the high temperatures, I'm not very sure on that, because take a look at outside, outdoor, all the wild flowers in spring. You know, that's where the pollen's everywhere. And in spring, it can get really hot, and you still see viable pollen. You know, everything gets pollinated anyway. So I'm not sure on the high temperatures will kill pollen. But I think the ideal temperatures to have these converted plants is 22, 23 degrees, and the humidity between 20 and 40 humidity, 40 highest. So that's question number 3. What's the right temperature and humidity to have your converted plants? Question number 4. How long does it take to show signs of pregnancy on a female plant? So from the first day that I get my pollen and pollinate the female hairs on another plant, how long from that moment, how many days would it show the signs of different colours on those hairs, from turning those white hairs to reddish amber colour? How long would it take to get a different colour on those white hairs? I really don't know that. For me it's very important, because I got my converted plants right next to other female plants, so it will be important to know when is how long does it take from the pollination to actually show the signs on the female plant that it's pregnant. Very important for me, because that way you know successfully you've made the plant pregnant, you've cross-pollinated successfully. So that is question number 4. How long does it take to show signs of pregnancy on a female plant? Question number 5. Which is the ppm? Which is the correct ppm to use? Which is the best? You know, I don't know. I think they all work. It's all down to dosage. If you get a strong one, you spray less. If you get a weak one, you spray more. For me, ideal is between 30 and 50 ppm. But going through my imagination, I think if you start off with a very strong one for the first week, it will give it like a boost. And then after that, you spray with a normal glyphosate spray, you know, like a weaker one, until you get to see the male pollen sacs. So all of them, I think, work. I've got here 10 ppm and my homemade one. But if it's your first time, I recommend you don't use homemade glyphosate, because you don't know the content and you don't know the signs of the plant. What is the signs that you're supposed to be getting to be successful. So if you have a homemade one, you really don't know if you're on the right track. But if you've got something guaranteed, you know, something from the shop, like a 30 or 40 or 50 ppm, you know that you can't go wrong spraying once or twice a day for the first week, and then after that just spraying once a day, sorry. So I recommend you start off with a bulk glyphosate spray between 30 and 50 ppm. And once you've got experience, you know, and you see what the correct signs, you know, you start to get knowledge about it. And that's when maybe you can try a homemade one, and that way you know you're on the right track because of the signs of the plant that it's telling you. So that is which ppm to use, which Kaleidosilva ppm to use. That's question number 5. Question number 6. What happens when you hurt the male pollen sacs? So I got my male pollen sacs on the plant, on my converted plant, and I take them out. In that empty space, what will happen? You know what will rebuild there? Will it create more male pollen sacs? Or will it go back to its natural state of producing hairs, female sex? I don't know, but I think what will happen is you will get hairs, being that you haven't sprayed in that spot again. It'll just go back to its natural state of producing hairs. So that's what I think is correct. That will happen when you harvest that pollen, those pollen sacs. So that is question number 6. Question number 7. How long does it take the seeds to mature from pregnancy? So I think I've successfully made my plants pregnant, and those flowers are an amber color. So from that day, from the harvest of seeds, how long would it take? How long would it take properly to mature those seeds? This, people say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't know, it just all probably depends on genetics, you know, and environment, and you know, it's just so diverse how this can go. So I think the best way is just checking it out, like if you're harvesting buds. You get one of these top cola and you break off one bud, you open it up and you see the seeds, how they're doing. They're doing good. But then you harvest the top of the plant, that top canopy. And then at the bottom when you let it a week more. That's how I harvest. At least when I harvest buds and shit, I don't take off the whole plant and dry it, because maybe the bottom part won't be as developed. So I'll be taking off as it develops, so I can get more production that way. So this is 7 questions on breeding with Kaleidosaur. If you guys have any information, any knowledge about any of these questions, please drop comments, and let's make it easier for everyone to be breeding feminized seeds. So this is your boy, the one and only Young Herbologist. Peace up, guys.